I'm going to talk about the NFL Combine and NFL Pro Days. That I love the process. I love the NFL for this. I think a few other sports tried to do combines, but it wasn't the same. The combine was made for TV. It's unbelievable. I love watching it. But I'm someone that watches it with a grain of salt. I like to try to identify the next great player, but these teams that are going there that are adjusting their draft rankings based off these pro days, like, are you out of your mind? When was the last time you heard a guy go, "Ah, man, I had a really bad pro day"? It never happens. Everybody has a great pro day. We heard about legendary pro days and legendary throws. Like some of the best, like the best pro day I ever saw was Paxton Lynch. And how good did he end up working? Pro days are designed to make the player look good. Think about it. We have a quarterback throwing indoors with no weather, no pass rush, no defenders, to guys that he knows, running the routes that he knows, obviously. So basically, it's just a guy throwing to an open receiver. When the hell does that happen in the NFL? Never. The point of a great quarterback is that they're great in duress. How do they assess the situation in live time? They have 2 seconds to figure out where the ball's got to go. This is just throwing the ball to an open receiver. Sure, they look good. They all look good. In fact, if you don't look good on your pro day, that's a real big issue. Reminds me of the Chris Rock ride. You ever heard the Chris Rock routine where he talks about loving your kid, when he says, parents love their kids and they think that that's good enough? That's not good enough. That's the baseline. Loving your kids is like, this is where you start. You don't get credit for loving your kids. Where do you go above that? That's how you get judged as a parent. Just like in pro days. You don't get judged based off of pro days. You get judged based off what you do in game. Now, you might be able to see some zip on the ball, but at the end of the day, they're like, wow, this guy was really accurate. Yeah, he was really open. We got to see how a guy throws against inside leverage or outside leverage, or maybe the throw is supposed to go on one side and not the other. Throwing to a 6'6" receiver, yeah, everybody's going to look accurate. Everybody's going to look great. These pro days are for lack of a better word, basically a waste of time. I love watching them. I watch all of them. I love watching the combine. But if you're going there, basically changing your expectations of a guy, I mean, the teams that love the pro days are the Jacksonvilles, the New York Jets, these teams that all have issues. You know who doesn't love the pro day? New England. So they're overrated. They're overranked. I still love them, but I don't need to hear about how great they are because they're all great. They're designed to be great.
So what happens when a guy can't hit his targets in a pro day? What does that tell you?
Then he's forget being on. If he was on your list, then you cross him off.
Stay far away.
Stay far away. But he had a great pro day. I should hope so. It's his pro day. They're designed for you to be great. Again, loving your kids is not good enough. That's the base. You be better.
Got it. All right. Well, with this